What's up, y'all? This your big brother, Big Mike, checking in, RealTalkTV. Hope you guys are having a blessed day, and thank you for watching the video. I appreciate it. Yeah, first things first, much love to my subscribers. Shout out to you guys who rock with the content. Peace and blessings to you. And if you're not subscribed, hope you feel inclined to do so right there at the bottom right corner. Don't forget to hit that bell icon, like button, hit me up in the comments, and also share the video. And if you don't, you a hater. Nah, I'm joking, y'all. I'm joking, man. No harm, no foul. I'm just messing with y'all, man. But anyway, let's get to the topic. You know, this video was inspired by a video I did previously on quiet people. And the reason I'm doing this video, man, is because I read the most asinine comment I've ever read while making these videos. Literally, the most asinine comment that I've ever read while making these videos. I'm paraphrasing here, but I'm just going to summarize it. Also, I'm going to paraphrase and summarize it. This person basically said, a subscriber said in response to my video I did on quiet people, they said that quiet people are hiding something. They don't trust quiet people because they feel like a quiet person is hiding something, and that quiet people cannot be trusted. And get this is the kicker. Quiet people come off as serial killers. I'm like, what in the hell is that? Like, you gotta be kidding me. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever read. And the reason why I'm making this video in regards to that is because you guys who are like that, who are built just naturally quiet, you know, you don't go out of your way to mind people's business, you stay to yourself and you have peace with yourself. You talk to people, you're not a weirdo, but you're just mostly to yourself. You're just a person who don't like to be a chatty patty. You don't like small talk. If you like myself, I don't like small talk. Not too much of it, I would say. And I just don't like meaningless conversation. It's like, if it's something that's just not gonna, I don't know. I just don't like empty talk that much. But anyway, you guys who are like that, and people are having these presumptions about you, saying this, saying that, or you come off as a serial killer, you look crazy or whatever, or you're intimidating. Listen, man, people are going to talk about you regardless. Like I always tell you guys, I always say that. People are going to talk about you regardless. No matter what you do. If you try to fit in, people are going to talk about you. If you be yourself and you stand off to yourself and you don't mind just minding your own business, people are going to talk about you. So do not change who you are to appease people who just don't understand you, all right? They don't understand you, that's just their problem, not yours. They don't know your heart, man. They don't know what's in your mind. And a lot of people don't know how to talk to people. That's the problem. They feel as though if you don't run your mouth like the common person, then something's wrong with you. When in actuality, something could be wrong with everybody in your environment. You're just the only one with sense enough to see it. A lot of people around there that's gossipers, like y'all know what I'm talking about at work. Everybody gossiping, talking about a whole lot of nothing. You just don't care to gossip. I mean, what's wrong with that? There's no crime in being quiet, man. And people who say these things about you, listen, like I said, people are going to talk about you. You cannot run from that. You cannot do anything about that. You cannot argue enough. You cannot fight enough. You cannot make people stop doing that. They're going to do that for the rest of your life. People are going to have preconceived notions about you. People are going to talk about you. People are going to judge you, etc., etc., etc. So be comfortable in your own skin. If you're a quiet person, there's nothing wrong with that. That is not a sin. That is not blasphemy to be quiet. And for some reason in Western culture, that seems to be a thing where people shame others for being quiet. Whereas when I traveled across the world in other countries, like Japan, for example, nobody cares about that. Japan is a quiet country overall. Most people there are very docile, they're modest, they're quiet. That's just the culture. So if you're a quiet person in Japan, nobody even bats an eye at that. That's nothing. That's normal pretty much. But for some reason in Western society, people feel as though if you don't talk, something's wrong with you, or you owe it to them to spill all your freaking personal information. And if you don't do it, then something's wrong with you. Yo, man, this world is crazy. And again, it takes a strong person, and it takes a lot to be comfortable in your own skin when you got people always talking about you. I know it gets hard. I know sometimes you may want to just learn how to be different and fit in. But if you are just naturally that way, if that's just who God made you, you're just a quiet person to yourself, listen, that's just who you are. Do not be ashamed of it. Again, people are going to talk about you. You cannot do nothing about that. That's going to be the case until the day you die. So what if they have these preconceived notions about you? You know who you are. If you really sit down and study yourself, you know who you are. And your silence has nothing to do with the condition of your heart. A lot of quiet people I know will give you the shirt off their back in a blink of an eye, like it's nothing. You're not a bad person because you're quiet. You're not evil. You're not a murderer just because you're quiet. There's extroverts out there who are murderers and crazy people as well. So, man, I don't know where that logic came from. It's ridiculous. It's asinine. It's totally despicable. People think like that about somebody who decides to mind their own freaking business. And if that's you, don't let nobody change you. Like I said, you can talk to people and still be a quiet person. Like, you don't have to, like, I don't get the folks who just don't talk to anybody. Like, you gotta talk at some times, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to just interacting with people at work and things like that, of course you have to speak. But when it comes to you giving all the details about your personal life, you just decide to mind your own business. You don't get involved in gossip. You're just not someone who really caters to a lot of empty talk. Hey man, be comfortable in that. That's who you are. That's who God made you. There's nothing wrong with that. There's no shame in that. People are going to talk about you. The world's going to hate you regardless of what you do, man. You can do good. You can do bad. People are going to talk about you. You're damned if you do, damned if you don't. As long as you're comfortable with who you are when you go to bed at night, that's all that matters. And those of you who think that about quiet people, you need to check yourself. That's ridiculous. Some people are just that way. And if that's you, there's no shame in that, man. All right? Be who God made you. And like I told y'all already, before in the last video, the less you talk, the more trouble you stay out of. That's one of the pros of being quiet. Your name doesn't come up in a whole lot of stuff because you don't talk. You mind your business. You don't get involved in all that drama, all that gossip. That's not adding nothing to your life. So if you prefer not to get in that, then be comfortable in that, and don't. I mean, yeah, you don't gotta apologize for who you are, man. That's who you are. That's who God made you. Be comfortable, and there's no shame in that. All right. But anyway, man, that's all I got for the video, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the chat, and if you did, do me a favor, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on the video. If you have anything to share as well. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got for now, man. You guys be blessed and take care. I love y'all. This your big brother, Big Mike, checking out. Peace.